grab your Adderall. It's time for A.D.D. News.
So it's been a few days now since the Louvre heist, and we now know how much they stole and how much it is worth. They haven't caught them yet, but they are, I think, trying to make connections to other similar museum robberies that have taken place at different museums and art galleries and things like that. They were able to evaluate everything they took, and all the crown jewels that they were able to make off with amounts to $102 million, and that's not including the crown they dropped. They did drop a couple of things on their way out.
What if that was your one job in the heist? Your job's to grab the crown. You're like, got it, boss.
Well,
and then
there
you
are
get
also
out.
tiaras and other crowns and stuff. I think there were a lot of crowns. Crowns are probably awkward to carry multiple. You know what I mean? Unless you got like pretty big sack.
Yeah, but I don't think they were like big, like heavy king crowns, like the
they
BK
looked like
Burger
mini
King.
little crowns. But I think
Mini
also
crowns.
people back then were smaller.
Right.
So I think a crown was able to cover a head and still be pretty small.
But the crown itself, you know, the jewels inside, that's the real value right there.
Well,
Right?
I think it's also that it's old and that it's one of one, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure someone's going to flip it real quick. Like they
You
can't
think
sell
they
it.
just pop out all the diamonds
Yeah,
and sell them?
yeah, they can't sell it as a crown. You got to do like what Moses the jeweler does. That guy I follow on TikTok. You got to melt it down and then pull out the stones and resell them.
Yeah, but isn't the value upon the age of the thing as well? Like, it's like an art piece. It's not just the paint that's worth something. It's the entire piece itself.
I would agree, but it's going to be very hard in the world of the deep web to sell something that is as known and, you know, now being hunted like the crown jewels. But if you were just to pop out a couple of, 50-carat diamonds, you could probably flip those pretty quick.
Yeah, but I think that's why art heists, like, I always think about that. I'm like, why would you steal this thing where as soon as you sell it, someone's got a major red flag, right? But that's the Dorothy slippers and all that stuff still gets stolen, and they get sold on the black market, and people buy it.
Yeah, remember there was a guy that was selling the Tom Brady jersey that he stole from the locker room like right after the Super Bowl? And it was very easy to track it down.
Wasn't that like a janitor or something?
Yeah, it was like a janitor, like a team, whatever it was. But the guy, that's a hard jersey to flip because people know specifically that's been stolen. So obviously someone's trying to unload. If you got a buddy who hits you up this week and says, I'm selling a crown with a bunch of diamonds, don't ask any questions.
Well, one of the worst things about all of this is that the Louvre was uninsured.
Crazy. That's insanity.
Which is insane. But one of the things that was stolen was a pearl and diamond tiara from the collection of Queen Marie Amélie. So you can look up all the things that were stolen from the heist. All right. It seems that there's a growing trend in the world of fragrances. Have you noticed that everything now smells like food? Perfumes, soaps, everything is now smelling like pistachio and other foods. Caramel glaze, vanilla frosting, marshmallow. Yes, this has been a thing for a while, but they're reporting.
Where the burgers at or the pizza? Come on.
There's a rising interest in gourmand fragrances. That is edible scent inspired.
I hate it. The only smell, everything
what a
should
great
smell.
nickname.
Cinnabon. You want to make everything smell like Cinnabon?
Cinnabon is fancy sounding
That's a
too.
great smell, and I'm sure they do have a good. But people go in there. I think they even say it at the place. Free smells. Come in here and take a whiff for the Cinnabons.
They say free smells.
I think on the
That's a
door.
slogan.
I think it says it on the door. I'm not kidding. Jake, am I crazy or they say that?
They have doors?
They don't have doors. They don't have anything.
Cinnabon.
They have a counter in Cinnabons.
I've seen a Cinnabon.
Oh, yeah, there's a counter and a phrase.
They have a high teenager in Cinnabons.
Sometimes you just want the sniff. But
You go to a place and see if it says, we have free smells.
Call. Someone find a number for a Cinnabon. Get them on the phone.
Any restaurant.
I promise you they say
Remember
that.
we called a Cinnabon and then we were questioning them about the way it was pronounced?
Oh, I have that.
Remember he was like Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. I have it. It's an old call.
We were like, what?
Yeah, I have it right here, Al. I'm glad you brought it up.
They say the reason for this surge.
Cinnabon.
There he is.
Cinnabon. Cinnabon.
Yeah,
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. We're like Cinnabon, right? It's like, no.
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon. Cinnabon. Cinnabon.
I think he's saying Cinnabon.
And that was at a Cinnabon location.
Yeah. So they're saying that this is a booming industry now that everyone is on weight loss drugs.
They just want to smell the food but not eat it.
Because people have reported when they're on weight loss drugs that their sense of smell changes. Of course, their appetite changes as well. And some people are getting satisfaction just from smelling things, not even necessarily eating them. So you're like, I don't want to eat bacon, but I want to smell it.
Yeah, but I told you, I've fallen for this so many times. And my wife got some stupid chocolate chip scented candles. And I didn't know that. I walked home and smelled fresh baked chocolate chips, went to the oven, nothing in there. And it's just candles lit. I go, what's the point of this? You've completely I think I literally had to sit down and eat handfuls of chocolate chips after that happened.
Well, my wife, when she went to New Orleans, she brought back a candle that smelled like the French Quarter. I was like, doesn't that smell like pee?
It's a terrible smell.
Then we have this pea candle burning all the time. All right, it's a good time to be a Dodgers fan. Obviously, Game 1 of the World Series is on Friday, but you could be in a worse position. Maybe you're a fan of a team that is not successful, like the Jets. And there was a great interview that is now going viral of this kid who was he was questioned after the Jets lost about how he enjoyed the game, and this is what he said.
Cinnabon, get your thoughts on the game.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not gonna ever. I'm always a Jets fan, but like, I hate this team.
I get that, man.
Yeah, it sucks to root for a losing team.
It's very funny how, if you look at the NFL this season, how many surprising storylines there have been. Quarterbacks that sucked previously are great all of a sudden. Teams that sucked are amazing. Nothing seems to make sense at all, except for the fact that the Jets are still 0-7.
I know.
That's the one thing of the entire season where you go, oh, yeah, that still tracks with every other season. All this other stuff that's weird, where like all of a sudden the Colts are good and all these other teams that used to suck are great. And
the Giants are like doing well, but not.
And the Ravens were great, but now they're terrible.
Yeah, the Eagles.
You can't keep track of it all. But then they're like, well, is anything normal? Well, the Jets can't get a win. Oh, okay.
And it is the plight of the fans.
Story checks out. We get into a brand new hour of the show. We do that right now on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world-famous KROQ.
Good morning, Emily. You're on KROQ as we kick off a brand new hour of the show. What's up?
Klein, so I was just listening, and you said that Cinnabon has the free smells. It's Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's has the free smells?
Yeah, that's coming through on the text line
Jimmy
as well.
John's
They have
has the signs that says free smells.
Free smell. That sign should be on more places. I mean, technically all smells are free, but I mean, I guess Jimmy John smells like fresh baked bread, I guess. By the way,
but I would rather fresh baked pretzels.
Yeah, I don't think you can pick
Cinnabons.
it. Someone did say that, once again, our show has convinced them to start eating stuff.
Hey, Klein, hey, Allie. I just had Jersey Mike's for the first time because Klein wouldn't shut up about it.
Thank
and it
you.
was so good.
You're welcome.
Really loved it. I think they should probably sponsor you guys.
They should.
All right, that's all I wanted to say.
It's so crazy how much we talk about how much we love that place.
We don't even need a sponsorship. I just want free Jersey Mike's. Just hook up a free sandwich every once in a while. That's all I care about.
I don't even want free Jersey Mike's. I would just like one to be right here in the studio.
I want a Jersey Mike's jersey. I want to be sponsored.
Cool.
Yeah, sponsor that. Yeah, no, I get it. Listen, we are starving. We are ravenous. We spend most of the show very hungry. Allie brings in her little portion-controlled whatever the hell she's eating, and she goes to town on it during the show. Vanessa is eating constantly during the show. Yesterday, she was chomping on something.
Not true.
Yesterday, I forget, it was today, I went in, I said, you eating again? You said, yeah, but what's it to you? You got all tough with me.
Well, yeah.
Because I wasn't talking on air, so I was like, why are you asking, buddy?
See? That's my point.
What the big idea?
Yeah, she got like real tough with me about it. But what were you eating yesterday?
Just chips.
Yeah, just leave people alone if
Just
they
a
eat.
little
Just because you like are manorexic during the day doesn't mean other people can't eat things.
I wish I was eating right now.
Did you offer, Vanessa, did you offer Klein any?
No, but we have chips in the office if you want one.
We do. We have a whole thing of like flaming hot everythings.
You ain't got to flame everything, Allie. That's what we say.
It is. It's just a box of flaming stuff. And I've got tons of Ritz.
I am hangry.
You are. You got to eat something.
I think I do go through my life hangry most of the time.
Yes, because it's a basic human need, Klein. You got to eat something.
If you'd like to go to Vegas and see No Doubt at the Sphere, we already told you this morning you'll be listening for the song Don't Speak, and now we will tell you when you'll hear that song at KROQ. Will it be right now? No. It's going to be in the 2 p.m. hour. Starting at 2 p.m., sometime between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., you will hear Don't Speak, and that is your chance to call in, win yourself a trip to Vegas, round-trip airfare, 2-night hotel stay, and 2 tickets to see No Doubt in the Sphere. They're probably working on some of those Allie's eating right now. Unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, in honor of No Doubt, you're eating an orange. That's perfect. Look at that. She's going to town on an orange right now.
My tragic kingdom.